Hello jungle vibes. I just checked into Coco, which is the famous black and white hotel on Tulum Beach. So many people know about this place because of the swings that they have out front, and it's a really cool beach club to hang out at. I've been here before. It's been really awesome, but this is my first time actually staying on the property. And so I just checked in, and I'm gonna give you the highlights, and you know I keep it real, the lowlights of staying here. So let's dive in. And if you're new here, I'm Christine with Where in the World is Seattle. I make travel videos every week to help you get up, get out, and go travel. So if you like to travel, consider subscribing. I love Tulum. I just checked out of the A-loft that was between Tulum Pueblo and Tulum Beach. And now I'm gonna spend the rest of my trip right here on Tulum Beach. Yes, with all of the seaweed for the remainder of the week. When I checked into the hotel, the experience was exactly what I expected in terms of they speak really good English, they are attentive to you, but I wouldn't say the hospitality is the most amazing. I didn't get the warmest welcome coming in, but that's all right. And when I came, it was around 1:30 p.m., which I knew check-in was at 3. They're very, very strict in terms of they don't let you get into your room until after 3 o'clock. They were kind enough to hold my luggage, and I went out and had a bite to eat, which was really freaking good, at a taco place down the street. And then I came back after 3 o'clock so I could check in. Huron, thank you very much. I'll see you later. So I can hear the beach on the outside, but this is a garden view room, and you have to specifically ask for 2 beds if you want 2 beds. And I'm really excited because I've been solo traveling, but I'm really excited because I'm meeting up with one of my favorite girlfriends, and we're gonna be bunk beds. No, they're not bunks.
Don't be shaking in front of
Chica! Wash your feet. So I would say I have a couple first reactions to this room. The first one is it's actually really, really spacious, which is not surprising for Tulum Beach, but I'm really stoked on the space. But one of the things I am also stoked on is the air conditioning. I can feel it. It's not running very strong. You can tell I'm glowing, i.e. this is dry fit. I'm sweating profusely right now. But the air conditioning is going and it seems to be working all right. If you're getting some value out of this video, be sure to cheers that like button, consider subscribing, and tell me in the comments below, when are you headed to Tulum? And also tell me, where else are you considering staying? I'm always looking for inspo because I'm already planning my trip back in a couple months. So tell me in the comments. Let's head outside to look at a couple things and then we'll come back in. Spa services on sale. Oh, hear that? There's free parking. It's actually kind of nice. I got my motorbike right up front. Do you hear this crazy bird or bug or something? Whew, hello jungle time. I will say one of the things I'm super impressed by at this place is how well the grounds are kept. They are constantly taking care of this place, cleaning it, raking the sand, so it's super nice. And another thing that they do, especially if you're in Tulum during the summertime like I am right now, the beach looks different in the wintertime. Last time I was here, November, December, very, very beautiful. But if you're coming here during the summer months, that's when the seaweed comes in. But one of the things about this property, because they take such good care of the grounds, is these guys are hustling hard all day, raking the seaweed, bringing it out in wheelbarrows and taking it off of the beach. And when you look, it doesn't really seem like it makes any bit of a difference. But when you look at some of these drone shots I got, wow, like it's making a really big difference. Oh, I just got goosebumps. These guys work so hard. And it's hot out here. Oh, I'm watching them right now. Oh my gosh. The biggest pro about staying at Coco Tulum, aside from the location, is it's the beach club, right? It's the swings that everyone sees and all the Instagram photos, and it really is a beautiful space, and they do have some tasty food. I sat out here and had a couple items off of the menu, and it really was. It was good food, it was delicious, I enjoyed it, and the service at the restaurant was good. But come here, enjoy the swings, it's beautiful. And have drinks, definitely have drinks. Coco comes with breakfast, but it's not at Coco, it's next door at the Italian place. Ooh, they have Latin night. I feel good that even though we have our little thatched roof hut over here, it seems pretty closed off. I can feel the bugs biting my legs at the moment, but hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. I have had a lot of friends that have had problems with you probably thought I was going to say mosquitoes, but scorpions in their rooms. So hopefully that's not going to be happening to us. I thought that I found a scorpion in the bathroom, but I didn't. I found something else. And then I was like, oh, then it's a bug, or it's a crab. There's a crab in my room. Hi, little guy. I actually don't know what to do with him. Tell me in the comments below, what would you do? Like, I don't have a cup, you know, like to shoo him into the cup and then like put like a piece of paper over the cup and put him out. I don't know what to do with him. I'm definitely not gonna kill him, and you ain't going down the toilet. I mean, toilet paper barely goes down this toilet. Oh, there's a sign, by the way. See? From the hand to the can. No flesh. Alright, I gotta go pee. Privacy, please. I mean, we're in the jungle, like, don't... And I mean, these things are not airtight, so we had plenty of cockroaches in our room, so just get ready for that. I'm stoked on this light that we have up here. I am not stoked about the number of outlets. If you take a look around me, you probably don't see any. There are 2 outlets in total in this room. Not outlet with 2 plugs, 2 single outlets in this room. So if you want to stay connected, that is definitely a problem, as well as I'm not even going to bother with the Wi-Fi here. It sucks. The Wi-Fi at this hotel is no bueno. I'm so glad I don't really need to be connected via any kind of Zoom meetings or any kind of work meetings or anything like that. So I would say the reason why I'm staying at this hotel is because of the location. That is definitely the plus about this spot. It's in a really good location on Tulum Beach, and there's so many things to do in this area, so I'm stoked to be right in the middle of the action. And on the same note, I'm really glad I have my moped, because yeah, while there is some action around me, I still need to get around to different places. If you want more suggestions on places I've stayed at or have considered staying at, I have another full video, link in the description below. Plus, I definitely recommend the Aloft Hotel for a very modern experience. This is I kind of honestly wish I did it in reverse, and first staying here and then going and staying at the Aloft. This is definitely going to be a step down in experience in terms of the amenities and the room, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here for the location. And I would say in terms of price, oh my gosh, we are getting such a steal on this room. It's $300 per night with everything included in that in terms of tax and fees and things like that. For being able to stay at this property for that amount, even during low season in summer, this is not a weekend. We're checking in on a Sunday. That's actually a really good rate. I mean, what you get for it is the location. So let's recap what we heard today. I would say, would I stay here again? Honestly, probably not. There's no value to be had. There's definitely a really great location. But in terms of all the other beach properties, especially the new ones that are opening up, I was having drinks at Hotelito Azul. That looked really beautiful. I have a full video about all the other Tulum Beach hotels that I've checked out. And I would give this one 3 stars. And 3 stars is okay. That's not a bad thing. It's not a great thing either, but it was a fine experience. I'm neither here nor there about it. The #1 pro of staying in this spot is the location. Although I will be honest, my preference, and so many of you asked me this, I would stay more south on the beach, at Selena or anywhere right next to there, in my opinion, in terms of the type of Tulum, eating at the great restaurants, going out at the really awesome nightclubs, and going to the day beach clubs. That is where you want to be if you don't want to be messing around with the taxis all the time or having to bike to and from or ride a scooter like I was. I would rather be in that part of the beach so I can just walk to places. I would say the biggest downside of this property is just there's no value, and that's okay. I paid for the location, I paid for being on the beach, and you know, they have their beach club, although while I was here, it was never poppin'. There were never people here, there were never people hanging out on the beach club, so I was always having to go elsewhere. So there you have it. If you got some value out of this video, cheers that like button, consider subscribing, and go find yourself some other adventures around Tulum. And I am Christine, I'm here every week with new videos, and I'll see ya in the next one. Ciao.